that's what I think is one of the really beautiful things about cannabis activism, man. It's one thing you can do that affects so many of these different areas. And we could take a look at the earth, man, and the deforestation taking place on earth, and talk about how 1 acre of hemp can produce as much paper as 4 acres of trees over the same 20-year period. Or we could talk about how it could replace fossil fuels for energizing our cars, or replace soil depleting cotton for clothing us, or how it could produce enough seed, because when you grow cannabis for its seed, half the weight of the plant is seed, enough seed, and the most digestible source of protein is in that seed to feed the world, man. And we could talk about how it affects us medically, and we see parents today curing their children of deadly epilepsy. And it's important to remember that this same epilepsy was considered demonic possession at the time of Jesus. And we know that cannabis was used for epilepsy from references in Assyria before Jesus, and from Paracelsus's recipe for cannabis, which was for epilepsy, right? You know what I mean? And glaucoma and cancer and all these different ailments that cannabis, even COVID, the science is, showing up on cannabis for COVID from a number of different angles. So this incredible medicine that's revolutionized our modern medicine with the discovery of the endocannabinoid system. And then we could talk about it as a world sacrament, and we could talk about how it has played a role in the oldest existing world religions, man. It was back there in Taoism in ancient China, used as the plant of immortality. It was there in Hinduism with Shiva, who's been worshipped since the Stone Age. His favorite plant's cannabis. It was there in the Vedas and the Avestas, Soma and Hioma. It was there with Buddha under the Bodhi tree when he subsisted on 1 hemp seed a day before announcing his divine revelations. It was in the temples with the prophets, man. They're inhaling that smoke and talking to their God, man. And it was in the healing oil of Jesus Christ. Christ is the Greek translation of Messiah and makes direct reference to this messianic oil, means the anointed one. And Jesus baptized no one, but he did send out the 12 apostles with oil to heal the sick and cast out demons, which means curing them of epilepsy. And here it is in this time when, we've seen the world's religions ridiculed by the likes of Trump and other people, and humanity has never been more separated by their beliefs and divisions. As the world goes down this tree of life, this Soma and Hioma is here right now, offering us a paradigm shift. And we could take two pathways. We could take that petroleum oil-filled pathway of Koch and Trump and the likes of those people, or we can go back to the greening of the earth and return this place back to the Eden it was meant to be. That's what I think, man. That's what the future holds.